Before the release of even Infinity War, there was some concept art that was released to the wide public. This concept art showcased Tony Stark looking at what looked like the Iron Legion, or new Iron Man armors that he had developed. By the looks of it, he's also at Avengers facility. Today though, now that we know a whole lot more about Avengers Endgame, I wanted to take a closer look at this, and also briefly go over some of the armors that we know are going to be in Avengers Endgame. As I'm sure you guys are well aware, Infinity War as well as Endgame were developed back to back. While the directors of both films during the day would be shooting for Avengers Endgame, they would then return home to edit Infinity War. Thus, why some concept art for Avengers Endgame actually made it into some promo for Avengers Infinity War. To add even more to this, the cast of Avengers Infinity War were even doing interviews on the Endgame set, as we saw with Robert Downey Jr. in an older looking Tony Stark getup and makeup also being in Wakanda. And of course, over the course of Infinity War, Tony Stark never went to Wakanda, not a single time. But going back to this concept art specifically, thanks to LEGO leaks, we actually know that the Hall of Armor will in fact be appearing in Avengers Endgame. The Hall of Armor being the Iron Man armors that Tony Stark actually destroyed at the end of Iron Man 3. We've seen various armors such as the Igor armor and the Mark 43, as well as more classic armors like the Iron Man Mark 1. All Iron Man armors that, thanks to leaks, have been confirmed to be appearing in Avengers Endgame. These Iron Man images in the concept art though look more like the Iron Legion, specifically the Iron Legion that we saw in Age of Ultron. Upon closer look though, they also appear as if they could be quantum realm suits, or at least a prototype and concept art of the quantum suits. The quantum suits that we know the Avengers will be using to jump into the quantum realm and go back in time in Avengers Endgame. In the recent footage description for Avengers Endgame, most notably, as the team goes after Thanos, we hear that Tony Stark is not with them. This is following he's been rescued from space, so we don't exactly know what Tony Stark is doing, but I theorize that he's actually developing the quantum realm suits while the Avengers track down Thanos. Something that we know is ultimately unsuccessful, as all of the Avengers that were snapped away would still be snapped away if they hunt down Thanos. While the Avengers are off trying to stop the Thanos in the current timeline, I theorize that Tony Stark is in his lab trying to develop quantum realm technology, and suits that will allow the Avengers to jump back in time using time vortexes in the quantum realm. As far as other Iron Man armors we know will be in Avengers Endgame, we know that Iron Man will develop a brand new armor that was even shown in official art for Endgame, an armor with gold arms and gold legs known as the Mark 85 Iron Man armor. We're also aware that the Mark 50 Iron Man armor will be returning, as well as a new armor for Pepper Potts known as Rescue, which based on behind the scenes images will actually be utilizing nanotechnology just like the Mark 50 and the Mark 85 does. Even more than this, we're aware that War Machine has a new armor at the start of Avengers Endgame, as that's an armor that did not appear in Infinity War. And thanks to leaked concept art, just as Iron Man will receive a new armor, War Machine will receive a new armor as well as the mysterious leaked Hulkbuster War Machine armor that we've seen through various toy leaks, an armor that appears to be involved in a major battle during the Avengers set piece at the Avengers headquarters. What we know though is that there are tons upon tons of Iron Man armors that are set to appear in Avengers Endgame, interestingly both old and new. The old Iron Man armors could actually take place in the past, as of course we know that time travel has to do with Avengers Endgame, and the Avengers could jump back to a point in time where the Hall of Armor was still around. I just wanted to make this video to update you guys on all of the Iron Man armors that are set to appear in Avengers Endgame, as well as highlight this concept art for Infinity War that is likely actually meant for Avengers 4, but made its way into some promotional material for Infinity War. But leave your thoughts on all of this in the comments down below, and the various Iron Man armors that we'll be seeing in Endgame. And as a massive question, out of all of the armors that we listed today, which one are you most excited to see? Personally, I'm most excited to see the most advanced of these armors, the Mark 85, as we saw the insane power that the Mark 50 was capable of in Infinity War, and I can only imagine what the Mark 85 can do. With that said guys, I also want to remind you about a new giveaway that we just kicked off. This giveaway will be for a Thanos Hot Toys figure. The figure is extremely large and it's also screen accurate. The rules to enter this giveaway are as follows: like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell me in the comments below who your favorite MCU villain is. If you would like to double your chances of winning, you can also follow me on Twitter, which counts for 2 entries into the giveaway. Anyway my friends, don't forget to leave your thoughts on the Iron Man armors in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button to join our team, and have a great day.